Hi everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today we are going to make these adorable playing card little mini books. So it's a great way to recycle old cards that are worn or have broken corners or whatever. So, super easy to do. What you need is some paper for your little booklet inside, some cardstock for the little tags, the little medallions that are on the end, if you want to do that. You need some old playing cards. It doesn't matter what's on it. You can decide to use the pattern side, or you can use the actual playing card side, and I like to do that. I have some ink, I have some glue, needle and thread, and a pencil, and then some crafting paper. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. So I have one that is all ready to go, and I folded it in half, and you have to just be careful because they are thick, and they can tend to crack on the outside. You could put some washi tape on the outside, or a piece of masking tape, or just do it really slowly with a little damp cloth to keep it from cracking so that it kind of bends. But you can also just distress it like I did here with the ink, and this one I did a paper cutout, and then when I mounted this, you don't see the paper cut. Inside, you see it only on the outside, so there's like a little window that I punched out. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I have my card that is already folded in half, and I didn't really pinch it hard because I want to. It's got to have room for the inside for your signature. So I have 4 little pieces of paper that are cut just a little bit smaller than the card itself, and it doesn't matter what size card. I'm not going to give you dimensions because it all depends on the size of your card. And I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half and crease it well. Okay, like that. So that is going to be the inside of my book. Okay, now I don't want the inside of this. I could leave that if I wanted, but I'm going to cover it on the inside with a piece of paper. And because the outside of my card is a red heart, I'm going to use red on the inside. And what I did is I traced a piece of a piece of scrapbook paper, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut like 1/8 of an inch off all the way around so that I get a nice border edge. Okay, so I'm just going to go all the way around and cut that off, and then that should give me enough space. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half like that. I'm going to put it in here. Okay, perfect. It fits like that. So I'm going to go ahead and mount that on the inside. I'm using Scotch Create glue stick, which I really, really like. It's better than a regular like school glue stick. It adheres paper really, really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Mount it. Whoa. Like that. Get it right in the center. And put that down. Okay, So now I have that. Okay, and it's mounted. So the inside is there. Now I have my signature, okay, with my 4 pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right on the inside where I'm going to mount it. Okay, then I'm going to poke my holes first with the needle. And I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to do one in the middle, go all the way through, one right here on the end, and another one right here on the end. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up like that. All right, so I've got it there. I'm going to go down. Oops, like that. I'm going to come back up the same hole in the middle, like that. Okay, I'm going to go down that hole. And then I'm going to come back up the same hole again, like that. And that is going to give me, I'm going to put a little knot right here, like that. Okay, little knot. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to tuck this under here, give it a little knot, like that. So then I'm going to have a tassel on both sides. Okay, there we go. That. All right, so now I'm going to snip that off. So little snip, okay. Now I'm going to, so now I have my signature. Look at that, how cute. Okay, so next I want to do a little distressing. So I'm going to take the my ink pad, and I'm just going to brush it on like that and let it dry. I'm going to go right over the outside. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing. I like the way it kind of creates a neat look. I'm going to let it dry. Okay. Like that. There we go. Okay, put my cover back on. And then I'm going to make 2 hearts because I'm going to put hearts, little heart medallions on here to match the heart on there. So I'm going to cut 2 out at once because I want them to line up perfectly. So there's one. And now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to do another one for the other side. Just like that. And it's a different shaped heart, and that is just fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue on, whoops, and put my tassel end right there. Okay, so there's one. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, like that. Okay, I'm going to put that tassel in there. There we go. Now, in the same direction, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to line it right up on top just like that perfectly and squeeze it. That makes my little medallion. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one. And I'm going to line it up. And you could do this with tweezers if you wanted to make sure that it stays on there. And there we go. So 2 little medallions, one on the outside, one on the inside, like that. And then I have a cool inside little backing. This would be a great present topper, a little note inside, and an envelope. You could mail one. You could put it into a journal. You could make a little, this could be a little mini journal that you write down ideas or your thoughts for the day. And you could have a whole week of little itty bitty books. So hugs to you all. Happy creating. Get crafty. Recycle some old cards and make your own little mini book.